Hey everybody, welcome back to the Sonic Chronicle. My name is Owen, and today we are taking another look at another band from Indonesia that I was recommended to take a look at. And I did take a brief look into them, and I'm intrigued. So the band that I was recommended to take a look at are called XREAL, or XREAL, XREAL. I don't know how they pronounce it or how they stylize it. But I'm interested because the lead singer is a guy named Arul Efansyah. Again, apologies if I've gotten that incorrect in terms of my pronunciation. But he was in a band for 31 years called Power Metal. Started in 1990 and finished up in 2021, I believe. But he had formed a band in 2020 called XREAL. And that's what we're going to look at today. Now, Arul Efansyah is 61 years old, and when I took a look at his Wikipedia page, his nickname is Arul of the 7 Octaves, which is pretty crazy from a singer perspective. So I'm expecting big things from this. So the video that I've been recommended to take a look at is Kepak Sayap Garuda. Again, apologies for the pronunciation if I've gotten that completely wrong, but I'm interested. I'm gonna move over to the other view and we're gonna take a look at this and react to it together. Okay, so here we are. We're over on my other view, and yeah, let's just hit the play button. Let's go. Like, it's already pretty crazy. Oh my goodness. Just to be clear, I'm a fan of this kind of thing. This kind of very over the top power metal, power pop stuff. That's a headless guitar. Like, I love Dragon Force. Oh my goodness. I love Churasas, who play battle metal, not power metal technically. So I'm into this. Like, the musicianship is unreal. The riffs are good. I could do with maybe a little bit more technicality in there. This dude's 61. I don't know how old that keyboard player is, but Arul, the singer here, he's 61 years of age. He looks really well for his age, in fairness. I think that break there between those sections would have been the ideal place to throw in a solo. Like maybe a small one. Oh, the synths building up in the background. Love that. Oh, I love this. It's a little bit cheesy. It's a bit over the top. But I'm into it. That bass seems way too low in the mix though. I would like it to be higher up, just to kind of fill out that space a little bit more. And look, this... not bad for 61. I was going to say that, like, he's struggling to hit some of those notes, right? Which, at 61 years of age, is tough to do. But, you know, I'd struggle to do it at, you know, pushing 40. Okay. Nice classically kind of influenced section there. Like, the guy can play guitar, clearly. It just looks weird playing it on basically half a guitar, you know? Yeah, he's got some pace on him, though. Yeah, that's good. Again, not quite Dragon Force levels of technicality, but, you know, it's fun. It's fun. It's a bit of a bop, you know? But he does struggle a little bit. Like, he's not hitting 7 octaves anymore. You know what I mean? But he's very strong, vocally speaking, for 61 years of age. This guy's rocking the keyboards. It is a little bit samey throughout there as well. Again, I could do with maybe a few more technical guitar parts in there, the bass to fill out a little bit, just to keep a little bit more interest in there. I do like the vocals rising in the background though. Good note. Good note on the recording. It's a little cheesy. All right, it's fun. It's fun. It's a cool song. It's fun. Again, I've got a few criticisms of it, but it is fun stuff. I might explore them a little bit more. Let's take a quick look. I'll be back in just 1 second with a new video. All right, so I've got this music video called Arroganzi. It's from the same era of XREAL. So I was hoping for maybe something a little bit more modern, a little bit more recent, so that I could compare it and see how they've developed. But anyway, this is from that same era. We'll see if it's kind of the same kind of thing that we were looking at before with that last song. It's a cool little intro. It's just a cool little intro. Anyway, Arroganzi. Arrogancy? Arroganzi? Oh, cool. I don't know what this means, but I like the shadow puppet stuff. Is he doing voice acting? If anyone in the audience wants to fill me in on what this is about, I'd love it. I'd love to hear it. Especially if it's mythology stuff. Okay, how long this is 8 minutes long. Holy mollies. Anyway, this is about a minute of it. More than a minute. Oh. A Shure mic, classic. It's mad to think that this guy was like, in this band for 30 years called Power Metal, who didn't play power metal, wrapped up with that and then went, you know what? Nah. More music, more bands, please. Let's keep this train rolling. Sweet Les Paul. Nice harmonies. Again, I feel like the bass needs to be higher up in that mix. Doing the over-the-top stuff is over the top. But I kind of love it because it leans into that cheesiness of this genre. Does he? Very cool. I think this is a better song. I think Arroganzi is a better song. Man, that drummer he's good as well. His feet are tight. But I really think that the bass behind those kicks would really help to kind of like Again, fill out the sound, but really drive momentum as well. Because that bass player looks the part. You know, it doesn't look like he's necessarily following the guitar parts throughout. That guitar part's cool. It kind of reminds me of Bark at the Moon a little bit there. You know, that kind of descending riff. That with the pick scratches. Oh, he swapped to a Strat at some point. Is that like a super Strat? Or is it just like a regular Strat? It looks like a long neck though. Is it a baritone? If it is a super Strat. He's got the Gibson Les Paul, and he's got the Fender Strat. Looks like a Fender headstock. But is that a locking nut? That is a locking nut. And those are star inlays. That can't be a Fender, can it? It is a Fender. It has it has Fender on the headstock. As to whether or not it's actually a Fender or not, well, that's anyone's guess. But maybe it's just heavily modded. It's pretty cool though. It's pretty cool, I'll give him that. Yeah, that's a mad Floyd Rose on it. Just going ham with that thing, man. Oh. A little bit Nightwish. Quite strong. I think if she tries to go a little too low, that's when her voice starts to give a little bit there. But yeah, very strong, generally. Has he got an Evertune on that bass? The hand over the top of the fretboard is crazy. It's fun, but it's crazy. Like, the only other guitarist that I've typically seen do that kind of thing is like Michelangelo Battio, you know? It's a fun video as well. And yeah, vocally speaking, I think he's stronger in this song as well. I must listen to some of the power metal stuff and like go back to the start to try and hear some of that range properly. Because I think he probably had the chops, but I'd need to go back and have a listen. Alright, yeah, that's cool. Those big jumps are tough to do. Like, those immediate jumps, very, very tough to do. Like an ascendant vocal line, you can kind of build up to it and so on, or you can go, "Ah," like start low and then swing it up, is kind of how I describe it. But to do that immediate, like, sharp peak, tough to do. Oh, is that? That's the whole song, but this is the end of the video. Are these folks having a disagreement? It's tough for me to know. Alright, and that is Arroganzi by XREAL. It's cool. Cool song. I think it's better than the other one that we looked at a moment ago. But yeah, that's XREAL. Let's go back over to the other view and we'll have some final thoughts. Alright, so today we have taken a look at XREAL, the band. They're fun. They're power metal, but not the band power metal who Arul was in before XREAL. They're pretty good. They're pretty fun. Again, I think Arrogancy is the better song of the two that we listened to there. But the man is 61 years old, and he can still sing like that. He's very strong. Still as a vocalist, clearly not able to hit the notes that he was able to, I'm sure, at some point, consistently, but he still has some very, very impressive vocal chops in there. So fair play to him. I love the ambition as well of being like, 1990 or 1991. He joins this band Power Metal. They wrap up in 2020, 2021. And then he goes, no, I'm still going to continue to make music with this other band while also apparently doing like solo stuff as well. Crazy. The guitarist is good. He's very technical. Maybe needs to work on, I suppose, the songwriting aspect of his playing. And how he can kind of make things that little bit more interesting consistently throughout the song. Bass player needs to be up in the mix. I think that his contributions are overlooked because of it. Drummer, very, very strong. A good band that I think with a few tweaks, they can really kind of, bring it to the next level. It sounds condescending to say it like that, which I don't mean it as, but I just think with a couple of tweaks that they could really kind of go over the top and, be even better than they already are. But that is it for this video, folks. Thanks so much for stopping by and for hanging out while we watched some music videos of XREAL. As always, thanks so much for stopping by. Hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of this kind of stuff in the future, or if you have any suggestions as to what else we could watch and react to together, drop them into the comments section. I'd be happy to take a look. If it's XREAL, great. If it's power metal, great. If it's Ali Bata, if it's Voice of Asprot, that's great. Anything else, leave it in the comments. No problems there. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you want to see this kind of stuff dropped directly into your subscriber feed in the future as well. And all of that put together helps me out massively when it comes to pushing this stuff out to other people and the channel growth as well. Also, a big thank you to the community who have subscribed already, who have liked videos, who have commented on videos. Your help has meant the world to me. It is not unnoticed, and the fact that we've gone from I think 98 subscribers at the start of the year to pushing 700 at time of recording is unbelievable to me. So thank you all so much for helping me out with that as well. Next goal is 1,000 subscribers, and when we get to 1,000 subscribers, I do have a poll that I'm going to put up because there's something that I've been putting off for a while, and I'm going to put it to the community as to whether I do it or not do it, or if I take a completely different direction. If you want to know what that is, help me get to 1,000 subscribers, and we'll do it then. But in order to get to that, you have to hit the subscribe button. But yeah, thanks a ton for watching, folks, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.